Hi, I'm going to show you 2 sets of pelvic tilts and then 3 oblique muscle exercises to help you engage and strengthen the core muscles and also tighten and shape the waistline. This can be incorporated as part of your workout or just as a simple early morning routine, first thing out of bed, loosening up that area and getting some tone going. So the first thing will be the seated pelvic tilts. Sit on the edge of a bench with your chest up, shoulders over your hips, back straight, rest your hands on your knees. And what you're going to do is suck your belly button in towards your spine, away from the inside of your shirt until your lower back rounds. Don't collapse the chest. Keep your chest up and your head looking straight ahead. And then reverse the action past the neutral position so that you're almost sticking your bum out and practically arching the lower back. Then you go back into pulling your shirt, your belly button away from the inside of your shirt till you round the lower back again and reverse the action to stick the bum out and overarch the lower back. Right, so now to the floor for the pelvic tilts, but on the floor, and then 3 separate oblique muscle exercises. So the pelvic tilts on the floor, same action as what you were doing when you were seated, except you're lying on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and you'll be pulling your belly button away from the inside of your shirt to flatten your lower back here, flattening the natural arch. Just enough to flatten that natural arch. Don't overdo it so that your hips tilt too much. Here you're just pulling it down to flatten your arch on the arch of your lower back. So if I pull my shirt tighter, you might be able to see it a little bit better. And you'll suck your belly button down towards the floor and relax. Then suck it down towards the floor, hold it for a count of 2, and then relax. Hold your arms relaxed onto the floor over there and continue the movement. Do this 10 to 15 times, holding each contraction for a count of 2. So you'll pull your tummy down towards the floor, just enough to flatten the spine, hold for a count of 1, 2, then relax and repeat 10 to 15 times. Now we're going into the oblique muscle exercises, which work these muscles here that cut into the waist and will help create a bit of a waistline and give you shape and tone there. So the first one is curling up, flattening that lower back by sucking your tummy down towards the floor. You hold that position the whole time. Arms stay off the ground, chin to chest, and then what you're going to do is contract, bring your underarm down towards that hip bone, contracting this muscle, and then the other one. The second oblique muscle exercise is going to be to contract those side muscles. They're crunching on the side, but from the hip up towards the underarm. So you'll lift your feet off the ground. I'm just going to move my arms away for the purpose of the video, but you'll keep them here normally. You're going to bring your thighs in towards your chest. Swivel your hips to the side, back to the middle, and down. So your hips come up, swivel, swivel, back to the middle, and down. Hips up, swivel, swivel, back to the middle, and down. And on that swivel, you're bringing your hip towards the underarm on each side. You repeat that 10 to 15 times. And then the final oblique muscle exercise will be to tilt up here, chin to chest, hands over your chest in a prayer position. Keep those fingers pointing up to the ceiling, and then you reach back with your elbow past your ear line, touching the floor. Swivel, touch the other side, the other side, the other side. And you'll go for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop in the middle and rest for a second. Up again. 6 and down. And you will repeat that, say, 10 to 15 times as well. So that's the seated pelvic tilts, the floor pelvic tilts, and the 3 oblique muscle exercises, all to give shape, tone, and control in this area.